Hello Facebook, my name is Teresa and I am part of the Old School Soulfood group. Tonight I'm going to be preparing red beans and rice for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this video. So here we are, we're going to add a stick of butter to the skillet. Let that melt. In this skillet, we're going to saute all our vegetables along with the red beans. You do not want to cook your red beans and your rice together because it will make your dish mushy and it'll really take away from the presentation and probably the taste too. I like to cook with a lot of butter. And if you notice, I'm also using cast iron cookware. I love to cook with cast iron because it holds the heat. And it just, to me, it's my opinion that it cooks a lot better than regular steel and iron, tin, whatever they make the stuff out of. Let's get that melted. While that's melting, I am going to heat my other skillet. If I can get this open. Oh, there we go. With a little olive oil because I like to brown my rice. So here I'm going to add the onions. Yellow bell pepper. Red bell pepper. And of course celery, and you want to make sure that your celery is chopped really fine. I'm going to move this around in here. And here I have pre-cooked dark red kidney beans. And we want these to saute along with the rest of the vegetables. Oh, excuse me, let me turn that down a little bit for you. Gotta have my music while I'm cooking. So we're going to let this get going and then we're going to come back to it. We're going to cover that for a minute. Oops, wrong minute. Excuse me. Okay. Now I'm going to add the rice. Always wash your rice because rice is dirty when it comes out of the pack. This rice has been washed. I'm going to turn the heat up on this. because I want the rice to brown. So let's give this a few minutes to get going, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so this has gotten hot. I'm going to add a tablespoon of diced garlic. I like to buy my garlic diced already because it's really sticky when you're chopping it up and cooking it yourself. Kind of stick to your skin too. Put that in there. My rice is still frying over here. Doesn't really have that brown color I'm looking for yet. So I'm just going to keep this going on high heat. I cook with the gas stove. I love gas stoves. Here I have my seasonings. I have the chili powder, onion powder, black pepper, crushed red pepper, a little thyme, parsley, and table salt. I'm going to add these. And we're going to mix this really good. And let it keep steaming. Because there's nothing worse than red beans and rice with crunchy beans. Some people like tomatoes. I personally don't care for tomatoes, but I have tomatoes ready in case I change my mind, decide to put them in there. But at this point, I don't think I will. I just like all the colors and the seasoning and the flavor. It's going to be really, really good. I'm going to mix it with my rice. That's starting to brown, but not quite. Not as much as I wanted to. I know it's just something about when you brown rice. To me, it just has a better texture when it's done cooking overall. I love to listen to music while I cook. I think it makes my food come out better. Okay, so my rice is brown the way that I like it. I'm going to turn the fire all the way down and add some water. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. My smoke detector is real sensitive. So you want to add enough water for your rice to boil. And this is where the turmeric comes in. I like to cook with turmeric for two reasons. One, it gives your food a really pretty color. And two, it has a lot of health benefits. Oops. So I just sprinkle some in there. We're going to mix that. And we're going to put this on low and let the steam, then we're going to actually bring it up high. We're going to bring that up high to a boil. And once that starts boiling, we're going to turn it all the way down on low. stir this. It's all cooking together. So we're going to continue to let this cook. Well, I'm going to continue to let this cook while my rice is cooking. So as soon as this comes to a boil, I'll be able to turn it down and let it simmer. Because it's the simmering and the steam that actually cooks your rice, not the heat. Okay, so our rice started boiling. You see it absorbed most of the water. This is the part where you turn your rice down all the way low and cover it and leave it on. Let it steam for about 5 to 10 more minutes. And while that's steaming, I'm going to also allow the beans and vegetables to continue to marinate and saute and get all that flavor in there. Okay, so I'm going to clean up my mess really quick and then I'll come back to you for the last part of the preparing this dish. Okay, so our rice is done. Look at that beautiful yellow color. Look at that texture. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to add our red beans to our rice. And this is how you prevent your red beans and rice from being mushy. You cook it separate. And you fold the beans into the rice. Some people like their beans just to sit on top of their rice. I like to mix mine through. Ooh, this is a heavy skillet. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. So now we're going to just fold this in together. Now, if you like your food really spicy, I would suggest adding a little red pepper or cayenne. And here is a completed dish of red beans and rice. So now I gotta have my taster come in. My kids eat everything. Okay. Here's my tester. Go ahead, Tamaris.
Can I get a, Thank you.
Tell me what you think.
More spicy. This is bomb.
How bomb is it?
Really bomb.
Is it the bomb bomb? All right, Facebook. Thank you for watching.